doing this.
Don't worry, hash brownies are totally legal here.
You're gonna enjoy these, man. These are magical.
You want to do this? Huh?
Now, I'm not actually going to make magical brownies, but after seeing Alvin Zhou's brownie video, I really wanted to try them. And believe it or not, I don't have 100 hours to make brownies, so we're going to do something more like 36. So to begin, we're going to start by browning butter. As with most delicious baked goods, browned butter adds another layer of flavor, something along the lines of roasted coffee and nuts. And because brown butter becomes brown butter very quickly and burnt butter even faster, we're going to be very careful here. Next, we're adding all of our eggs to a bowl and creaming it with white sugar and vanilla extract. This step allows for the proper aeration of the butter, which means a lighter textured brownie. I'm not sure why we would want a lighter textured brownie as we're going for fudgy, but the recipe does call for creaming the butter and sugar. For those who like chewier brownies, you can use brown sugar because it's somewhat hygroscopic compared to white sugar. And it does something to make it chewy. Sciencey stuff. Now we're going to add some cocoa powder mixed with salt and espresso powder and sift it in to keep out any lumps. The point of using Dutch processed cocoa during this step is to keep the batter less astringent. The batter eventually after mixing becomes quite nice and shiny, which I quite personally enjoy. However, we aren't done yet. Now we're going to melt some dark chocolate in a bain-marie, which is basically a French way of saying a water bath. I know, we're getting more pretentious by the week, but the main purpose of using this method is to not scald our chocolate, because scalding chocolate is the fastest way to ruin good chocolate. For our final batter, we're going to use our mixed egg mixture and then mix it with our chocolate and brown butter. Finally, adding our sifted flour afterwards for the aforementioned reasons of keeping it lump-free. A smoother batter, in my opinion, results in a fudgier brownie, which is what we're going for anyhow. And the recipe also does call for it. Next, we're going to add our mix of dark and milk chocolate, and because chopping chocolate is somewhat self-explanatory, we're going to just skip ahead and just show the mixing instead. Now we're going to spread the batter thin in a parchment-lined quarter sheet pan and top it with chocolate, and then wrap it in the refrigerator for about 36 hours, as it's supposed to mellow out the flavors or do something like that. Next, we're going to bake straight out of the fridge for our 30 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, and then freeze it for 30 minutes after baking, as it's supposed to do something. I'm not quite sure what this technique is about, but we're just gonna follow it for the recipe's sake. After refrigerating the brownie after freezing the brownie, we can start slicing, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. It delivers a flavor of chocolate as well as a mix of espresso coffee, which I quite personally enjoy. And for those who saw the Eurotrip movie, you would know they aren't really pot brownies.